Kind of can't beat that sunrise. Hey, run junkies, welcome back to Runners Without Limits TV and week 2 of my perfect Run Disney year. We are setting our sights on the DOPEY challenge, and week 1 set the tone, really feel good start to the training cycle, and it kind of gave me a boost of confidence. But I also know that this week is going to feel and look quite different, as evidenced by the fact that I am out before 6 a.m., before sunrise, to get my run in. So I'll tell you all about that as we go this week. So please like, subscribe. If you know someone who is training for the DOPEY challenge, please share this with them, because we are going to be in this whole thing together. Let's share the journey and let's have some fun today. So my son has 9th grade academy this week, which means he spends a few mornings at school, at his new school, because he's going to be a freshman in high school. And we're not even going to discuss my mental state over that just yet. Yeah, I'm not ready. I was up at, well, let me say it this way. I was up at 4 a.m. My mind racing, actually 3. I got out of bed at 4. My mind racing with online registration and making sure he's got all his stuff taken care of so we can start school without a hitch. So yeah, that's what I was doing first thing this morning. All right, good morning. It's already Wednesday. Yesterday was a perfect example of how things are going to change very quickly. When my son is here, we're very busy. We have carpool, we have cross country, we have all kinds of things happening. And it's really gonna take some efficient time management that I just don't have dialed in yet. I had to completely skip yesterday's workout. However, yesterday I had higher priorities than a dealer's choice workout. So I opted to take the day. And like, as you can tell, I'm like, it's fine. So I have to breathe through it. My son needs to get up and out for a run first. Then I have to get him fed and out the door for his classes this morning. Then I get to go for a run. It has to happen that way. I don't have the time and the sunlight to get a run in before I have to get him out of bed. So again, it's a time management thing, and maybe none of this makes sense to you, but it really is a challenge to balance all of it. And people ask all the time, how do you balance it all? The short answer is I don't. I just don't. I do the best I can with what I got every minute of every day. So while my son is out running, I'm going to get my foam rolling and stretching in. Then I'm going to make him breakfast, and I'm going to send him out the door. Then I'm going to get out for a run. getting ready for back to school. Yesterday, my son and I went school supply shopping. We went shopping for all of his cross-country gear. I dropped a boatload of money on running gear. None of it was for me, and that made me sad. Anyway, so that's what we've been doing. I've just kind of been squeezing in, not really the bare minimum, but definitely having to be much more efficient with my time this week than I was last week. So I had a few really, really bad days emotionally. I feel like today's a little better, but I hate that I have those days. They just get in the way, and it's frustrating because I just want to be okay, and I don't feel okay all the time. And look, I get how unhealthy that sounds. I'm not articulating it well, but I think that's the trouble with where I'm at on my fitness journey too. Used to be, not so long ago, that runs always helped. Every run, after every run, I felt better. If it was a great run, if it was a horrible run, I always felt better. It had the emotional and mental lift I needed almost every single time. And that's just no longer the case. Even good runs now don't always help the way they used to. And that's frustrating, because what used to be my sanctuary, my solace, my go-to for that mental and emotional lift isn't the solution that it used to be. A lot of times I go into these weeks having a plan for what I want to say, for what I want to share with you. This week I had every intention of sharing some of the tips that you've shared with me about DOPEY challenge training, about training for big things. I had some really good ideas from a lot of you. And through probably every fault of my own, there were a lot of technical difficulties when it came down to that stuff. So one of them had horrible audio. Another one, I couldn't get my brain around what I wanted to say. And then the third one, I literally just lost, like it didn't save. So best laid plans. Today I'm going to get out and I'm just going to find some peace in the run today. One point that I hope is understood about what's been going on this last week, it's not that I can't make a Mickey shaped pancake. That's not what sets me off. It's that I'm already living at this high intensity anxiety and emotional response, heightened emotional response, almost near panic attack, okay? And then that little thing breaks the camel's back. It's when I flip the stupid pancake and I can't seem to get the spatula underneath it right. It seems stupid, you guys. But really, this hormonal response that many women go through when they reach a certain age is real. And it's uncomfortable to talk about. And it's frustrating to go through. I mean, it's not even frustrating, guys. That's being really nice about it, because this is a family show. There are a lot of things I can't say that would really describe what this whole thing really is. I'm trying to learn as much as I can about it, trying to process as best I can what this is. But perimenopause, guys, it's a shit show. That's a really big moth. The running, looking at the data, the running is good. And that makes me happy. That makes me feel like 2 weeks into DOPEY challenge training, I'll be okay. Even in spite of the high stress, the anxiety, the depression, the crippling emotional downs that I get. I sobbed my way through an entire weight session the other day, you guys. Sobbed. Literally sobbed. But I did it. Didn't really make me feel better, but I can say that I did it. And that, to me, that's the victory. So when it comes to victories and challenges, which I used to do a lot here on the weekend updates, I think I'm going to try to start doing it again. Let me know what you think in the comments. That the victory for this week is that I got the bare minimum done, and it felt pretty dang good. The challenges, yeah, the hormonal, emotional chaos. I'm not understating that, you guys. I really wish I could open this up and show you how it feels. Those are the challenges that, for no reason really whatsoever, I just start sobbing. And I hate that. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to stop it. And I've never been like that. I've never had that problem. But the last couple of years, I used to think it was the pandemic and the lockdowns and all of that stuff. I don't think that's it. Or that's not entirely it. In the end, you guys, it was a good week of training. Victories, challenges. No, it wasn't as good as last week, but they're not always going to be great. When I have really low moments, I know that I can think of the blessings that I have in my life. My son, my husband, my friends, you guys. And I know that it's all going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Big buck. Right? Guys, I want to thank you for being here. Not what I wanted to bring you, but probably what I had to this week. My question for you today is, what challenge and victory, one challenge, one victory, did you have this week? Please leave thoughts, questions, comments, and suggestions for future videos in the comment section down below. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Until next time, remember, you have no limits. Happy running. Hey, come here. Look. I see. Here, look. Here, look. See? Ooh. Why don't you guys figure this out? That's water. Mindy, get. Mindy, here. Look. Mindy. Hey, here.